Hi, ladies. So today I am here with Krista Meikle, who is a dear friend of mine, and I have known her for 10 years, maybe even longer. We first moved here and I started going to the Bladium, which is a fitness club, and I met Krista. She was an instructor there. And since that time, she has traveled to different places. She's taken on new hats. She's doing all kinds of fun things. And I wanted to bring her on today to talk to us a little bit about that and how she juggles so much, as well as being a mom to two children, as well as being married. And she's going to tell us a little bit about this little beauty. I put this on my stories, but this is my new best friend, and she's going to talk to us about it. So, Krista, thank you so much for being here today. And I want you to, we're so glad to have you. So I want you to tell me a little bit about your journey and how you do all this amazing stuff.
Well, you are so sweet. And I feel like there's a lot of us out there that juggle the world as we wear our mom hats. But just to tell you a little bit about kind of what I've done throughout my career, I started in corporate America and realized very soon that really wasn't me. That wasn't my jam. And so I started becoming an entrepreneur and dabbling in home-based businesses and online businesses, and have really morphed those businesses based on my life stage. When my kids were little, when I was getting married, and now when I have teenagers and older kids. But one thing that was really always consistent throughout my journey was health and wellness and fitness. I started working out as a teenager. I played competitive sports. I was obsessed with fitness from a very, very young age, and decided in the early 2000s to start a career and start teaching. And so I taught classes, and then that kind of led me to the Bladium, where they asked me to start the group fitness program and really expand it. And so I was there for many, many years, and managed the Group X program and met so many people. I mean, even to this day, I'll run into somebody and I'm like, gosh, I know you from somewhere. And it's always the Bladium.
Right.
Always the Bladium.
Well, we all went to the Bladium.
Exactly. So that place is super special. And so anyways, I took a little hiatus, moved to Arizona, came back, got back into fitness, started at the high school here because I just wanted a pulse on kind of what was going on up there. And I helped them develop this sports and conditioning program that has kind of morphed over the years, but that's what led me into coaching. And that's kind of where I'm at today. And then now I've been kind of reintroduced to Isagenix through my new best friend that we'll get into. But we can talk a little bit more about that. But that's kind of how I got here.
Yeah. And you also, I mean, in addition to that, she does some home interior design. I think she has led the Northfield golf team to some amazing heights in the state. They have some great golf players over there, the high school, and so many other things. So, way to go, Krista. So tell me a little bit more about, because I really had not been familiar with Isagenix until our new best friend arrived a couple months ago, at least to me. So tell us about Isagenix.
Yeah, so I was actually introduced to the company back in 2014. One of my instructors at the Bladium came to me and she was like, hey, I think you need to look at these products. They're really amazing. And so I took a look at them, and we decided to do some contests with the membership at Bladium. And it was super successful. And I'll tell you, I was at the peak of my fitness back then. And I saw incredible results within me, and really just my body leaning out and strength. And I knew that I was putting incredible nutrition in my body with these products. And so that's kind of how I got introduced to them. Over the years, I never stopped using their protein shakes. I have tried pretty much every protein shake.
Okay. Yes. Mostly shakes.
Mostly shakes, but they have a whole cleansing system. And that's really what we launched at the Bladium back in the day, was this 30-day cleanse, where it was about weight loss. It was about building strength. It was about leaning out. And that's really the bread and butter of this company. It's a 19-year-old nutrition company. And so but I never stopped using the protein shakes. And when my daughter got into middle school, she was, the whole family was looking for like a quick way to feed
Right.
ourselves in the morning, right? So I introduced her to the shakes, and she's never stopped using the shakes. So she has at least,
Wow.
one a day, not every day. Um, but like I said, I have tried pretty much every protein shake on the market, and this is by far the best. Like
Wow.
super
Okay.
clean ingredients and absolutely delicious, in my opinion. So that's kind of how I got introduced to the products, and I kept using them, kept using them. And then in January, my friend who introduced me to them years and years ago said, "Hey, I think you need to take a look at Isogenics again. They're coming out with this new collagen product, and it's pretty amazing." And so I thought, well, I'm in the market for a new collagen. I follow this food blogger
Okay.
who recommended a collagen and has for years. And then all of a sudden she was like, "Yeah, I don't recommend it anymore because the company was bought and the formula was changed." So I thought,
Cool.
well, I'm in the market for it, so I'll just take a look. So I really took a deep dive into understanding collagen and why it was so popular right now and kind of what the differences are. And just so you know, this particular product that we're talking about was test marketed in Australia. And so all of the early testimonials were coming out of Australia. And,
Mhm.
I was like super skeptical.
Right.
I'm like, there's no way that people are seeing that in just a few
Right.
days. And so my friend Lauren was like, "Hey, listen, just try it. You can always send it back. There's a 30-day money back guarantee." So me going into this and really being a believer of the company already, I was like, well, I'll be sending this back in 30 days. And so that's kind of where I was, but that's how it's come back into my life.
Well, I can tell you, I mean, I was right there with you because I started seeing Krista post this on our community websites. And I started seeing these pictures of some ladies that I knew. And I'm like, oh, come on. There's no way this stuff is working that well. Cause I'm, devil's advocate. And so my friend Kate and I, you know, got a few boxes of it and started, and I was blown away. I feel like my skin is glowing all the time. I feel like my wrinkles are puffed up so that they don't show as much anymore. My chest, I'm going to post some before and afters with this video, but I have to say, I went in as skeptical as you, and every single person that I talk to that is on this stuff just absolutely raves about it. So, what is in this little bottle that is so magical?
So let's talk about it. So this I love to call a little bit of liquid gold. Like
Yeah,
it really is amazing, right? Um,
yes.
I've had people say, "Can I take more than two a day?" I'm like, no, no, don't. But so I think it's important to understand the difference between the types of collagen.
Mm.
And just so you know, collagen is the most abundant protein in our body, and at age 25 we start losing it. So that's what causes wrinkles. That's what causes our elasticity to go away from our skin, our hair to become thinner, and all of those lovely things that come along with
Yeah.
aging. So the types of collagen, there's one, two, and three, and I'm going to talk about one and two specifically because I think they're most relevant. Um, Type 2 collagen specifically, I think, is the one that we're going to see the most in the industry and in the market. And it is derived from animals.
Oh,
So,
yeah. So
so
it's like the powder ones, which
yes,
I have been taking for a long time. Okay,
exactly. And I've been putting collagen powder in my coffee. I've done it for years,
me
right?
too.
And
Mhm.
honestly, I will be straight up here. I just wanted the extra protein. I'm a macro
Right,
counter, so I'm like, oh, I don't have to eat this. I'll just put it in my coffee. But I never
right.
really like saw any benefits from it necessarily.
Mhm.
Type 2 collagen is made up of larger molecules, so they're less bioavailable in the body, and they target specifically joints and bones.
Okay.
So that's what it's geared towards. Type 1 collagen, which is in our
Mhm.
elixir, is sourced from marine. So it comes from fish scales, basically, and it
Okay.
most mimics human collagen. And
Okay.
so, and it's all about beauty. It's about hair, skin, and nails. So it's very specific to those anti-aging elements that we are missing out on.
Yeah, well, I mean, it works. That's all I can say. I mean, I can't believe the stuff. And I am so happy that you have been promoting it because I probably wouldn't have heard of it. There's so many different and other people are promoting other liquid collagens and other marine collagens, but I just cannot believe this stuff. I just think it is amazing. And I am so excited because Krista is providing Love Glitter Girl readers that follow she and I with a giveaway of some of the magic potion that I call it, the liquid gold. And I'm going to put the details about that in the article, as well as I said, the before and afters. And then I may put some links because there are people all over the world that are posting pictures, and you
Yeah.
just will not, it will blow your mind.
Yeah.
So, this is the real deal. And I'm so excited to be able to bring you Krista as well as the elixir so that you can give it a try as well. So, but Krista, thank you. Thank you for
Oh my
being on
gosh.
today. And I look forward to talking to you more in the future about this. Maybe we'll get back on in 6 months and see what other magic has happened to us. We'll
Absolutely.
probably be glowing even more.
Absolutely. And I just want to say, like, I do believe that this is a true gift and that
Yeah.
every woman, and there's men out there too who are using it
Yeah.
and seeing incredible results, but everybody needs to know about this. So thank you for having me and just allowing me to share. And there's, it's just full of like incredible little ingredients and that is helping us heal our skin from the inside out.
Yes, I am right there with you. And I'm so glad that I learned so much more about it because I really didn't know all the differences in different collagens. And that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Krista. Thanks for being here, and we'll talk soon.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.